guys, what's going on? Final Boss here, and today I'm going to be going over hopefully what's going to be a 12 wins grand challenge. And I'm just going to go on ahead and start off with this. So this is kind of the traditional golem deck, but instead of the Mega Minion, just going ahead and put the Electric Wizard in there. The Electric Wizard is actually probably one of the best cards in the game right now. All these decks, even the one that I created with the Hog and all the stuff that kind of went viral there for a little bit, that's all you're seeing right now. There's tons of bait decks. You're also seeing some of the P.E.K.K.A decks, and you're also seeing the traditional golem decks. So don't worry, guys. I know this is a replay. You're like, hey, we want some lives. There's gonna be a couple live games at the end. So we're 10-0, and so we're going to be able to go through these and get some of those games in. I just wanted to highlight a couple of these and give you a good breakdown on these. So it's been a while, and I wanted to break that in. I might even be nice and give you the live ones, but I feel like there's some really good information here. So yeah, it's you know, guys, everyone's like, hey, well, this deck sucks or something like that. It takes no skill. You know what? If it wins, it takes skill, guys. I hate to say it, it really does. I know, like, every time I see a Royal Giant, it still brings rage into my face, because it's just been one of those cards that just needed a nerf that Supercell just refuses to do. But it's kind of nice that some of the lower level players can actually have a chance here and do this. So this is the basic strategy here. You want to send the minions down the middle, because that's typically where the Infernos are. And whenever you start seeing bait decks like these, you already know that they're going to have an Inferno. So that is a key ingredient, just of knowing, you know, kind of where you're at and everything else. So this deck can defend all the bait, and that's the main reason of why you're putting the Electric Wizard in here, is to defend against the bait. And also, not to mention, if you can get it to the Inferno, you have multiple options there to deal with the Inferno. You have the Lightning. Lightning and Log will take down an Inferno. You have the Electric Wizard, and then you also have the minions down the center, which is, you know, you see pretty often with the Royal Giant. So yeah, I feel pretty comfortable here. If they start rocketing my tower a little too much, you know, you just have to give up on it and just say, hey, listen, you know, we're just gonna give up. I mean, maybe twos, you can maybe push for 3 pumps. But as you can see here, minions down the middle and everything else, and now we're gonna send in the Electric Wizard right behind it. So yes, guys, it does take skill, because the golem, it's not the easiest card to use. I mean, it's not just you put it down in the back. You just invested 8 elixir to try to win. And whenever I beat golem decks, you know, I'm always using my hog decks. And I'll tell you what, guys, the golem deck is super hard to play against when you're actually using the hog. So yeah. So as you can see there, I did use the log. I'm not afraid, because I went ahead and put the goblin barrel behind it. He went in and sent the rocket in right behind it. So this is actually a very close match, and I put the golem down on the bridge, which ended up being a really sweet move on my part, and was able to squeeze him in there and for a little clutch maneuver. So went ahead and sent down the lightning. I knew that things were gonna get a little rough. Sent down that, got the Electric Wizard coming in, and what he should have done was sent the rocket. I'm not sure if we actually saw that one or not, but yeah. So we got the 10-0 right now with this deck. It's a really awesome deck. You know, I typically don't. We're gonna go ahead and see this matchup as well. It's the traditional one versus the new one. All right. But yeah, man, the Electric Wizard is just too good. I mean, if my account wouldn't have been hacked during Christmas time, I probably would have had him up to at least a level 4 right now, and I'd actually be able to use him on ladder. Yeah, I pushed up to like 100 something like two or 3 days ago. I haven't been really going try hard on ladder lately, but just because I'm just kind of taking it easy on the game. I have been having a lot of fun with this deck though, because it's just something new. And I actually taught one of the guys in my clan, SN9, if he come in to watch some of the videos. I know he likes to watch them, but he was telling me, he's like, boss, he's like, I'm getting zeros, I'm getting ones. I'm like, try this golem deck. So I sit there and watch them. We're friends on Facebook, and you know what? He was having a really tough time. And just with a few of these little tips and corrections of that, like he was putting this pump in weird places. I'm like, okay, put it in the center. You know, if they do it, then move it here. And then I was giving them different situations of when to use the electric wizard. There's no point in putting the pump in your deck, guys, if you are not going to use it. And I tell you what, one elixir skeletons is like super OP against the golem, and they absolutely demand to be responded to. So you really don't ever want to leave a golem just kind of go by himself. I mean, sometimes if it's an elixir situation, then maybe that's what you're going to need to do here. But as you can see, those one elixir skeletons did some work, and we were actually able to take the lead on the tower there. So he's going to pump here. I'm just going ahead and pump with him. It's a very smart thing to do. And right now I got my lightning in hand because I don't want him to catch up with me elixir-wise. And I'm going to go on ahead and send that lightning on down. So as we can see in the replay, I'm not sure what his elixir is at, but I'm not that bad on a deficit. So if he drops the golem down, you always want to drop the golem on the same side. Just like kind of like if you're using a giant, you want to be able to, you know, soak up those defenses. Now, I thought about a few times to put the tombstone in for the one elixir skeletons, but then that starts kind of messing with some of the cycle, and it's actually a really good card. But if you had the tombstone in there, that might be an option I'll play around with later just to see if we can do it. So things get a little hairy, and as you can see, he does not log my one elixir skeletons, and I log the one elixir skeletons away. Now take a look at the difference of the tower. I'm going to take the tower down regardless over here, and he's not going to take my tower. I mean, I'm a log and a +4 elixir away from doing it. So he's getting down to the nitty gritty here. If I can just defend right here, I am going to win the game. One elixir skeletons yet again. So if he wanted to actually win right here, log's coming down. Then he finally decides to log, but it's going to just be a little too late. Now this is about to be something super crazy, guys. Check this out. 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. So the lightning bolts hit the tower on the third one. My mind is blown, guys. My mind is blown. I possibly shouldn't have even won that game, but I don't know. So let's go ahead and get into some live battles now, and we'll take a look at those. Alright, guys, and here we go. 10-0. Let's get after it. Alright. We have a pump in our hand. Give him a good luck. Good starting hand here. We're going ahead and put down the elixir collector. Kind of see what, oh no. We're going to be dealing with a lava hound. Not good. Alright. Alright, here comes the electric wizard. I mean, here comes the miner. We're going to counter over here with the electric wizard, which is one of the best options here to do this. So we're not sure if he's going to follow up with that. So I would have put the baby dragon there onto the minions, but that's not going to work out too well. Trying to save the electric wizard. That's going to, oh, come on. Really? 1-800? We don't have time for that. Gotta get to the tower. Alright, so we're pretty sure that we're into the positive elixir here. We're going to go on ahead and pump. Not really afraid of anything he's going to do. We do have the electric wizard, as you can see here. If he decides he wants to go after the pump, I'm going to be able to drop the electric wizard down, or if he wanted to do a balloon push. So we're not sure if he has a balloon, but just seeing whenever he has a lava hound, we're just going to go on ahead and assume that he has a balloon. Alright. Not sure if he's going to put down a balloon here since we have a golem walking. Alright. We're going to go ahead and drop the baby dragon. He's going to lock onto the little Larry's there. Now it's going to lock onto that. Not too worried about the... Alright, so we're going to be able to escape death here. We're going to put some minions over there. He's probably about to arrow, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of a bad arrows on his part. So we're going to drop the baby dragon and counter his lava pup. So I don't want to take too much damage here. We're doing really well. A lot of times this deck, if you're using golem versus lava hounds, with a lava balloon especially, it's going to end up being a base race. So taking an early tower here is a good thing. Still have not seen his entire deck. Not super feeling awesome about it. So he did a smart move. So if whenever a tower is down, you really don't want to put troops on that dead side, because it's going to kind of leave you open for being able to be early attacks and everything else. I'm gonna drop the electric wizard. Okay, there's the lightning on the loon, and trying to get the electric wizard in there and trying to get anything in there that we're gonna stop it. Come on, come on, come on, go, go, go! Don't take the tower! Don't take the tower! Don't take my pump! Don't take my life! All right, we survived this. We got 18 seconds left to go. Still not feeling 100%. Super really good on this right now. He's gonna drop that. Maybe we put down electro skeletons. We're gonna stop him there. All right, put the pump away. Keep him away. Keep him away. Drop the electro wizard and see if we can save him. Oh my God! Yet again. Wow. Wow. Again. Wow. Oh my God. All right, guys, we're back. Wow. All right, so this is a terrible starting hand. I just took a loss. I'm not super happy about it. Then I got BM'd on a close game. That was a complete counter deck, and I might have shown it if the guy was in a jerk face about it, but not gonna have any time for that. So he's gonna put down a Mega Minion. We got Tombstone. I'm just going to put the electric wizard in the back. Haven't really had any time to pump here. We're really concerned about the Mega Minion right now, but we need to take care of the miner first before anything goes down. We're going to log some of these little one elixir skeletons away because they're actually pretty beefy. He's going to drop some arrows. Everybody has arrows these days, apparently. Alright, guys. Honestly, this deck is super good against Graveyard. Don't even care. There's so many counters against it. I played plenty of them in this 12-win Grand Challenge, or I'm just assuming this is going to be a 12-win Grand Challenge. I mean, I got 2 tries here, so hopefully we're not going to mess this one up. I have done that before. I've gotten to 9-0 so many times and then completely dropped the ball and went 9-3. So I know that's happened to some of you guys before. I don't know if it's just sometimes counter deck. Really don't want to drop a golem yet. We're just going to go ahead and knock out that Tombstone and the Mega Minion. That's going to be a positive elixir trade. We did 6 for his 6 plus the bonus on the tower. We're not going to let him just have his way with us, so we're going to drop our golem in the back here. And we're going to sit here and wait to see what he's going to do. Most likely we're going to drop the minions on the Lava Hound as that comes, and maybe the Electro Wizard or the Baby Dragon. Oh, yep, there we go. Got the Baby Dragon's going to take care of the minions, which is the real concern. You got to take care of the small troops that are going down here. We're going to distract over here with the 1 elixir skeletons now, and we got the Electro Wizard just doing some work. That's going to be fine. We're hopefully we're going to be fine. But let's go ahead and drop the golem. An Electro Wizard that's still alive is going to do tons of work. Make him spend his other troops. This smart move there. He went ahead and dropped that, and he's going to get great value out. His arrow is going to take down my Electric Wizard. Everything else, that golem is going to take out his minions. And if we need to, we're going to drop this Electro Wizard into the pups, and and put the little minions on there. We're going to keep the pressure on the same lane, so I know he's going to keep stacking on here, not really going for the 3, just trying to more make him spend elixir. And to try to defend off everything. So the more he can spend here, then that means that he can't attack. Knight's a really good card right now, but Electro Wizard's more important to have in the deck right now than the actual Knight. So it's not super important, and that was a good game. We got the 12. All right. Thank you, Hypon. Good game, sir. All right. So let's open this bad boy up. We got the 12 wins, so we're going to see what the goodies are going to in store for us today. Just take a look at this deck. It's just super good. It's very easy to play. If you just kind of play it slow, just kind of be more reactive in the very beginning. Try not to drop the golem right out the gate, but sometimes it's kind of a necessity because you don't want to sit there and burn everything. But you got to have your Electric Wizard definitely in hand for, you know, anything. It's just such a key card here. Got a bunch of Inferno Dragons lately on this with my hog decks and baits, but it does not look like we are going to get it. Hey, 9 clone spells. That is pretty sweet deal right there. 181 out of 200. Not sure what I'm going to do with the max clone, but hey, it's so good to be back. Love you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully I'll be putting out some more videos a little bit more often, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.